Hello everyone, Mr. Sorkin here. Welcome back to Speedstorm. Give me 1 second. Alright, so we are back with Disney Speedstorm, and I'm very excited because we get to take a look at the next chapter, which is very great. I was looking at the rewards. Chapter is called Part of Your World, because I want to be where the people are. And I was looking at the rewards, and from this we will start unlocking Ursula with 2 shards each per chapter. But let's get started with the first level, which is Under the Jungle, just a little mermaid character. And of course, we're going to go with Ariel, because Ariel is level 24. And yeah, I'm also still distracted by her hair. But anyway, hope everyone's had a good time. I've been out recently. That's why there were no videos on Monday of this week. And also, I'm just like trying to catch up on things, you know. Interesting week in terms of content, especially with Royal Final Fantasy. But let's get to with Disney Speedstorm. I'm very excited to get back in this game. I finally unlocked Hortensia too, because there was an event going on called it was a Valentine event where called Happily Ever After, where you were able to get Hortensia shards. I was able to get enough to finally unlock the rabbit's girlfriend, who was meant to be a cat. And I just now realized, I was told recently that it was supposed to be like the black cat. They're both lucky in a weird sense. But anyway, I finally also learned how to use Ariel's skill a bit better. Because of racing, what you want to do is collect these little orbs. These are the gizmos and gadgets. And when you get 4, you'll be able to use them in like a little boost thing here. I'm going to wait to use it. I think it's better. But the goal is to use as many skills as possible. 9 it said. I think it's completely doable. But once we get all 4 of those, we'll be able to use her special skill again, which will allow us to basically boost 4 times. It saved my luck in a race once, and I was very, very happy with that. Okay. Yeah, I was racing online this morning because I'm like, I want to get some of the shards and get some more experience. And they're like, hey. I'm like, yeah? This is how you do it. So this is how you do it. You're going to hold down the charge, and you'll boost basically 4 times. It saved me during a race once. I was like in 3rd place, and then the final lap, I just used that, and I was able to win a race online, which is very good. But behind us, we are doing very well because we're like several levels ahead of the rest of the crew. It's not like they're like, hey, you have to stun this many opponents. In which case, I wouldn't have chosen Ariel because, sorry. Sorry. I would like to formally apologize for that. I've been like sick all week. Very odd. I'm taking medicine for it. I took a whole week without the medicine, which isn't that great. But at the same time, I'm sick as all heck.
Look at those.
I blame my work because I was basically working a whole week one time. Not necessarily. I was working 3 days a week, but for that, it was like more than what you work a normal week. Here. Whoa, that was really bad of me. Okay, that really screwed up there. But as I was saying, I was very sick. And I was visiting a friend in Atlanta because they're like, hey, come visit me. I'm like, I'm sick. And they're just like, oh, come on, come. And I'm like, I'll come. And then they got upset with me because I was sick. And I'm like, I told you I was sick. But anyway, we're continuing on with the Dingle Hopper Dash. I love the name of that track. I really, really do. Let's upgrade Eric, and we'll play as Eric. I know that was a bit stupid because now I can't upgrade Ariel, but I'm going to go with Eric because Eric's a speedster. And I think this will be one of the first times we're actually playing as Eric in this. I could be wrong. Because I'm going to be like, no, you played with Eric you played as Eric, not with. That sounds really weird. Like, I played with Eric last week. That sounds really weird, but again, he is voiced by Spider-Man, which I really do love. But yeah, the Dingle Hopper Dash. I love the name of this course, and I do think they knocked it out of the park with definitely the Atlantica courses. I really do. I wonder what song's gonna play. I'm really hoping for Part of Your World. But anyway, Eric's a speedster, which is surprising because a lot of the princes are brawlers. Shang's a defender, actually, so that's not necessarily true. They're, like, underneath me. That sounds really odd saying. I'm trying to listen for the song, too, so if you're like, why are you shutting up? It's like, because I'm trying to listen to the song a little bit. I don't actually... Oh, really, Figment? There was an event with Figment recently, which was really good. It was called Year of the Dragon. think it ended because I was able to unlock everything. I was like racing through at the very end, like, oh no, I'm not gonna win this, and I won. I got the Mushu racer. I was very happy about that. But yeah, Eric's special really relies on a ship being sent to attack the opponents, basically like the movie. Don't know if it's a good thing. I should have followed it, see if it gave me a little speed boost for following it. But anyway, I like the whole. I love the gravity here in Atlanta. Oh, really, Figment? Really? Whoa! What the hell just happened? I really don't know, and I am losing. I think I can catch up to Figment. I'm hopeful. I am hopeful, but at the same time, I basically fell off the map, which is not good. I need to catch up to Figment. Oh, but he's not like right ahead, which is bad. Boost, go, go, go. We need to catch up to Figment, or at least beat him. I'm surprised that Figment's beating us, because, okay, there's Figment. Figment's on this straightaway, which is good, so I can follow him. That's good, or I could just go up here and cut him off. That's what I like to call a strategy, everyone. That's very odd. It seemed like I was going to say something else. I really thought I was going to say something else in her face. I should have waited till Figment was there. I should be following the ship. It appears I can also like stun people behind them, like the Steamboat Mickey ability, which is interesting. I'm not gonna deny that. But, you know, what else? I'll jump up there. Whee! And we're gonna go on the grind rail. Oh boy, that screwed up in our face. I don't know how. That's just a ship terminology. Everyone calls a ship a she. I don't know why. I'm not a. Whoa! Dang it! That didn't. Oh no! I'm not gonna win now because of. Oh, freaking Figment! I love you, Figment. I love Journey to Imagination, but I got to win this. Yeah, I do love Journey to Imagination. It's a favorite ride. Whenever I go to Epcot, I go on it because it's worth it. There's almost never a wait for it because a lot of people, especially at Epcot nowadays, it's really great because everyone is going to. Where am I going with this? Is going towards Ratatouille or Frozen, which is I say is very odd because
I'm glad it's not too formal.
Okay, glad it's not too formal. Odd when I say things, but we're gonna go up there if we can. If it would let me, it glitches out a lot. It makes sense. We get to race as Figment, our little favorite purple dragon buddy. And also, sorry, I unlocked almost all of the Disney Parks characters except for Dreamfinder. Not meaning to change you, Sunny. I like Sunny Eclipse. Yeah, I'm that weird guy. If you couldn't make that clear, we love Disney on this channel, which is very odd because a lot of the world hates Disney. But I love Walt Disney World. Actually, after me and my family are gonna go over to Walt Disney World, and you'll know because I'm actually gonna probably plan some thumbnails up at that point. But anywho, I'm staying at Art of Animation. First time. I don't really stay at Walt Disney World resorts. I really don't. Whenever we go, I'm not the biggest fan of this. We go to condos, and I really hated the condos because I'm gonna explain why. It's like, oh, this is just you talking. It's like I didn't love the condos because they were such a distance from the park, and I like being as close to the park as possible. Especially with the virtual queues being a thing now, where property people are able to get earlier. It's become more of a necessity to be on property in that regard. But anyway, I love Figment. Figment is a fantastic character. I'm glad they included him. I remember when he was real, people were like, oh, what is this, some Spyro ripoff? And it's like, no, it's Figment, Journey into Imagination. I don't know if they'll include any more characters from Walt Disney World. I would be very surprised. I think Figment's the only noteworthy one. So it's going to be like, no. But Disney's going to be interesting this year. Not Journey into Imagination, but Tiana's Bayou Adventure is supposed to come out this year. I'm looking forward to that, but at the same time, I didn't love Splash Mountain. I made that clear in my review. I wasn't the biggest fan of it. I wanted to ride it when I was at California last time because we knew it was closing soon. And I'm like, oh, this will probably be my last chance to ride in California. And they're like, oh no, the ride's busted. I'm like, oh, okay, that makes sense. That's closing down for Tiana's Bayou Adventure that keeps breaking down. I never had an in-show exit ever at Disney. I know it's like the ultimate Disney wish is for you to get an in-show exit. I've never had one. Actually, no, that's not true. It happened once to me in Frozen. But they gave us all fast. This is really nice about fast pass, I think. The ride breaks down. The one time I actually didn't like it was when I was in line for Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway. And at the last minute, it shut down. Like, the park was closing. They're like, oh yeah, here's a fast pass for anything. And it's like, well, I can't go on anything. Like, if I wanted to go on Sleepy Dog Dash on the other side of the park, and I would have to go out of my way to go. I could have gone to, in retrospect, I could have gone, and also we leveled up. I could have gone on Hollywood Tower of Terror. I love going on Hollywood Tower of Terror, especially at night. My favorite time to go on Tower of Terror is actually in the morning when no one's there because you get a 13-minute wait. Beautiful. But it's also part of my favorite duo of rides early in the morning. And it's a really good cheat is because no one's going on them early on. Also, we're going to get some season pass credits. But again, if you are newer to the channel, we take a look at those after we complete the chapter. Because then we can just gamble our way to victory. Anywho, I love going to Tower of Terror and then going on Roof Ride Aerosmith Ride. Is that a duplicate, the tire? I'm going to be very upset the tire was a duplicate. It was. Dang it. I like the name, 1971. That's a really good name. But anyway, we're going to continue on down below.
Hang the code and hang the rule.
Warning. I've never felt
Should I go back? She's going to say I'm pirate. Oh, she didn't say I'm pirate. She's going to say this time?
Hang the code and hang the rules. I'm a pirate.
Yep, that is the stupidest line I've ever heard. But anyway. Do I want to go with Ariel on this one or Jack? I'm leaning towards Jack. Because we haven't played much as Jack recently, and also, I don't know how I should feel about that now, because I'm like, oh, win a race and grind, slide and grind on pipes for at least 4 seconds. I could probably do that. I'm not ultimately concerned, but anyway, I really hate that line from Elizabeth. It's just one of the worst. It's like, oh, I'm a pirate. It's like, yes, Elizabeth, we know you were made the Pirate King in Pirates of the Caribbean 3. Underappreciated Pirates of the Caribbean 3. I think Pirates of the Caribbean movies get a lot of bad rap. First one's good. Like, I don't hate the second or third one. I think the fourth one is definitely the worst of them. But that's also saying that the fifth one is the definition of forgettable. I'm going to slow down so I can grind. No, I want to grind. Oh, you didn't let me grind. That will count as a slide, though. So, no. It's up. Green, we're on purple only. Green, which is... As I miss it. Entirely. That was great, MH. I'm just impulsing the whole boosting thing here. I'm also trying to slow down. But I was in Atlanta for a bit while these things were uploading. And I was very happy. Partner Direct was announced, so I should go on these more. I'm not surprised by the Pokemon Presents. I don't think anyone really was. That's just how Pokemon works. They always have a Pokemon Day Direct, which I don't think is bad. I'm curious to see what they announce. I hear Yo-Ho a bit, which is good. Okay, we're now purple. Okay, but we're gonna get some grinding on the pipe, which is good. I love Pirates of the Caribbean too. One of my favorite rides Disney. We also have a POV video which is very odd. But that was for the 13 hours of Halloween. This year we're doing a POV too. I'm not going to spoil a whole lot of what we have planned. But we definitely have a theme. Weird, bizarre theme this year, which was very surprising. I was like, is it this year or next year? It's like, oh, it's this year. Interesting. I was going to say, it would be suck if all of a sudden we changed at the last minute there to get purple. But we did win the race, which is all that really matters. But yeah, I think we got all of them because we did grind on them at least for 4 seconds. I really hate the quotes. We did get them. Okay. Sorry, the quotes, in my opinion, in this game are the worst collectible you can get. Because they're like, oh yeah, here you go. And I'm just like, I think they're really worthless. Especially when they're put in the same box as a multiplayer box. I think they're beyond worthless. But anyway, what's it called? The Siren Cove Speedway. Great name. I want to see what the requirements are. May you lose for at least 14 seconds. Deal. I'm doing this with Ariel because, again, Ariel is awesome.